Where I get this number? I'm at list 4. And today's we play spooky game because spooky game is spooky, but also Christmassy and spooky. What I'm gonna do is that I'm probably gonna try and stick away from the idea of multiple rounds. I'm probably gonna try to do one or two and edit a very little amount of them. Also, audio is showing up on the Phasemo end, so I might be recording my audio from the end of on the separate mic and on Phasmo, which is kind of a problem. So I'll try and minimize echo and such by timing it properly. But do be aware there are two audio signals being recorded from this microphone. It could be some problems, and I'm probably just gonna have to cut the mic for that. Get an average sanity below 25. So we're gonna get myself a what was it, Q? Okay. I forgot that you have to purchase the lighters, so. Also, we got the good old Ouija board. Hello. Where's your room? Goodbye. Okay, so they are in le room. Also, did that just kill me? Yes, it did. Okay, so I'm going to be doing 3 different rounds. The Krampus box. Okay, it's right in here. The naughty children will never recover. Put a light there. Okay. What in the good... It's a Christmas miracle! And I didn't take off the UV. I worry how to get this number. Oh, sorry. Sorry, old habits. Operationally, before you get into this particular video, of which is video-y and filled with video. Operationally, what you're gonna watch is the other half of my Christmas special, which I kinda recorded too much of. Again. And now it's a 2-parter. Hooray! Which means that this part is a Happy New Year video, which is definitely personally designated for Happy New Year's and not just leftovers from Christmas, which is definitely not anyone's New Year feast. Okay, nobody sits down and takes the leftovers from the Christmas feast and brings it to the New Year's feast. That is banned, that is forbidden, and that is totally not what I've seen done plenty of times, because Christmas food is delicious. Ignoring that, as I sip on my maple syrup coffee, worrying how to get this number, I'm at list 4. And I'm currently using a low... I forgot to inform people in the last video about the problems with the phasmophobia. Well, since I, actively speaking, just started recording the next video and didn't get past the bloody intro again, hello there! Warning! The actual video content that you're about to consume, unfortunately, has been infected by a bad case of dummy-dummyitis. Okay? The thing about dummy-dummyitis is that it interconnects your mic audio and your game audio into the same track. So, if there's something wrong with either one of them, it's usually unrecoverable. but I, actively speaking, have a separate mic audio, which is pretty good. Operationally speaking, if I have a problem, I can just sit down and add in some extra mic audio with the mic audio problem. So if there's a small amount of mic audio and a large amount of game audio, it's fixable right now. The problem is, there was a microscopic amount of game audio for some reason, and sorry, Lazana just came in to actively inform you that she's very sad that you're about to watch dummy-itis-ted video content. But do not fret, it is a survivable situation. Operationally speaking, though, because the game audio is microscopic and the mic audio is obnoxiously loud, you're not going to hear game audio in the slightest in this video, and I can't recover it. I tried. So, with that noted, sorry, and hope that is something you've got something to deal with for. Bye. I kept him awake. Happy ghost hunting. Probably don't do this in real life without permission. Okay, trespassing is illegal in most places. And if you're not caught by a stinking guy there, then you're probably in a nation that you don't want to be arrested in. Just some advice. I mean, you don't want to get arrested in America either, but operationally speaking, at least it's a quick death. Buckshot to the head and such. Look. Yokai. Ah. And I forgot to get the bone evidence. I'm sorry about that. Bad performance, but hopefully you enjoyed the Krampus. How many more of these should I do? Hello. So is there like gonna be a jump scare? Now you're just doing the wiggle wiggle. Jumping all about. That's what you're all about. Nothing else. You can open the door. Yeah. Okay, so what happened there is that I left the UV on. I was like, oh, I'm fine. And then I found out, no, I'm not fine. So that was a yokai. I experienced death via talking too much, which, if you don't know the yokai's traits, they just don't like talky people, just like... Actually, it don't like talky people. That's its whole shtick. Okay, so it's your average individual. Okay? Either way, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna pick up stuff. I'm not on my roll right now, so I'm just not getting lucky picks for beginners. Is what it is. So we're going to go in and probably fail again, but this time I'm going to fail in a new place for the sake of newness. But do understand, most of this is going to be watching me fail because I am new. Okay, I did remember. So what we got here? Detect a ghost presence with the motion sensor that I didn't bring. Have a member of your team escape during a ghost hunt. These two are possible. This one is impossible. I do wish that if they're going to give you this, that they would actively inform you preemptively so that you would have a chance to get a motion sensor. We're going to bring that, and we're going to bring a nice little flashlight for good luck. Tab T to get the flashlight on, because that is my special ability apparently. Then what we're going to do, we're going to go in there, and we're going to face a Krampus. Gonna be honest, this is my first time in this space. We always kind of want to clean up behind ourselves, check for anything suspicious. Are you suspicious? Are you suspicious? Are you suspicious? No. Are you suspicious? Hello? I'd like to order puppy sounds. What do you mean this is a Starbucks? There we go. This is a nice bright spot. Okay. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, please do not kill me. Or do. Good content either way. I don't know where I am. Where I am Sam. Sam I am. To be clear, my name is not actually Sam. Is his name Sam? Okay, it's what it is. The weather outside is frightful, but inside it's so delightful. And if ever it starts to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Yeah, that's what I should do to make this Christmassy. Do some Christmas carols. Deep inside is the dead bird, but still alive is the free bird. We're here to sing songs, so carol along, walking in a winter wonderland. That is most certainly no Luigi ball. We're looking for music box instead. Hopefully we can stop the free bird from choking us and snapping us the neck, or snapping out our necks. I forgot to check the temperature for all the time. I'm probably wrong there. It dropped in the kitchen, so I'm feeling ditching. Ah, so it is here. Move aside, aerosol cans. Actually, we should have a pretty easy way over there because of that. Ensure the path to victory. So because of that, I probably could just leave an incense nearby the location. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly holly soul. No, that's wrong. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly holly soul. Was a... I can't remember what I'm doing here. So like you can see, that's the perimeter. Okay, so we're gonna drop this here. Drop this here. Shouldn't have anything inside the hotbar. Okay. There we go. I keep on mixing up the speed and the crouch button, so you'll have to excuse my blatant disrespect. It's not meant to be that. Ignorant of how it may appear. Part of it is purposeful because I'm trying to laugh it off, but also there is most certainly a misclick or two in there. Let's get ourselves a dotty doo, a dabba dabba doo, a dee daddy dee dabba doo, ba dabba dee ba dabba doo, ba dee ba dee doo. Ba-da-ba-dee ba-da-ba-dee ba-da-doo, ba-da-ba-dee da-dee-dee ba-da-dee-dee-da-dee-doo. Of course, I already brought that. I was going out here to get the camera because I was like, I wouldn't bring that, would I? Merry Christmas, Mr. Crumpus. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's what the bad toddlers sound like right before they get eaten. What's you gonna do? Reggie? I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Okay. We go. A-doop. A-doop. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this back. And we're gonna put it away. A ruby roo, a do, a ruby 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 roo. Scooby-Doo's theme is like Christmassy, right? I'll shut up now. I'm a little too proud of that bad Scooby-Doo impression. Hey! Reggie, why do you turn off the lights? Reggie? Reggie? Reggie, is that you? Where are you? Reggie? Reggie? Reggie, where are you? Where are you? Hello. Do you fear what you always knew was near? Do you know the dance with the trombone? Are you scared? Are you not scared? Was life fair? You didn't close the door. You're not hunting. What kind of ghost are you? Can you tell me? Is this where you are? Is this your room? Am I doomed? Do you happen to have a broom? I'd like a broom. There's a lot of snow around here. I've heard in certain parts of the country they're stupid enough to sweep this stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure you get a stinking, like, airborne illness if you try that. Hey, that's what happened. Terrifying. Just what I need. Thanks, Ghosty. What we got here? Cinnamon Stick of Doom. You are my trusty companion. You are my sunshine. I should have checked the footprints for U-Visa. But what we do have, evidence-wise, is we do have freezing temperatures. And we also know, if we go back there, that it is not a wraith. So, we got Demon, Revenant, Yuri, Hantu, Onryo, the Mimic, which is always a pleasantry. Let's see. I don't see anything too suspicious. But also, that's a very low quality camera by its nature. And it's best off when the light's not on. You do not need to activate the camera, by the way. One of those things. I am recording, right? Okay. Thank you. I don't see any orders. I think I got a lord on my sanity. Is the crucifix in there? Yes. We got a one-hit crucifix quite clearly because the yokai just burned through one. Was that me or was that the crucifix? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was me. Okay. Okay. going to be looking for is a chance to use your cinnamon stick. I'm going to look for bones. It's not a vent nearby, which means that it might be a shade. So, that might be solving our issue right there. If we check a journal, evidence is a shade and it works. Nope. Although it does have a very cold temperature, so it might be a hunt too. To be clear, what just happened there is that I turned on too many lights. And now I've got to figure out where I am. Which is not the specialty of the Uvisa. Look, I'm in a very bright environment and my screen is extremely stinking dirty. I can't see a bloody thing right now. I know that I'm going to increase the brightness in post. Actually not. I'm actively speaking in a situation where the brightness is kind of important. Okay, there we go. Beg your pardon? Okay, so that would be... the ability to see again. Okay. Now I can take this back to, what was it, 150 before? Let's go with that. I don't mind low brightness in most occasions, but that was basically just a gray screen to me. And it wasn't like a, oh man, like dark screen. It was just gray, okay? The light particles were going into dust and that is about it. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the van, check where the breaker box is, because I'm just gonna tell you I'm not gonna be able to play the game inside of an actual pitch black like that. And then once I figure out why my stinking... Of course it's at the top floor. Okay. It's in the attics of attics. And to be clear, again, like, it's not even a black screen, it's just a gray screen. A light gray screen, and I'm just sitting down like, oh, come on. Alright. Yeah, I got nothing. Yeah, it's probably a shade. But it can't be a shade, so it's probably not a shade. But it's acting like a shade. But it's not producing ghost orbs. At least not to where I can detect it. Why is the UV still purple? That feels like a bug. Oh yeah. So we've got ghostwriting. I'm gonna actually stow this inside the van because I generally tend to do that once something's used up, because that just makes my life easier to just look at. So I do believe that this will go around about here. We got the cinnamon stick of doom still, and I think more than 90% of health. It's just so hard to track the thing down. Now that we've got ghostwriting, ghostwriting means that if we go to overview, evidence, okay, so we can knock down that eliminates the mimic, meaning that if we get ghost orbs, we know it's a revenant. If we get dots projector, we know it's not going to be dots projector. Spirit box is Morai. EMF level 5 is a shad, which I thought was eliminated, but it probably is going to be EMF level 5. I'm just going to tell you, I suspect Le Shade. Although I gotta be honest, if it's a shade, that's not too much of an issue. If it's a Morai, it shouldn't be an issue. A demon would be more active. A revenant would be my concern. So let's just check for the AMF 5 for the Morai. The Morai. Okay, nothing. I gotta lower down my sanity just a touch. And I don't know what the cursed item is. Anyway. So spirit box would be Morai. Ghost Orbs would be Revenant. Ultraviolet is Demon. EMF level 5 is Shade. So we're checking for the Shade. For them Shade the business. Shades activate though at a much lower sanity. So it's likely that it's gonna be nothing hunt. So I'm gonna have to try and amp up activity for that. Which I'd say if I had to do something to do that. Hello! Hey there. Is life fair? Can you tell me a joke? Because the dead silence was kind of not that funny. You know, ghosting me is kind of rude. If you could just treat me with a higher level of respect, that'd be appreciated. I'm not scared of no idiot with ghost sheets on, huh? If you're gonna try and spook me, at least do it right. Like, I'm expecting ambience. Okay, a little bit of door jamming. Like, I'll show you how it's done. Like this, like that. Okay, if you would just go, yeah, like that. Thanks, buddy. Also, I don't know if you know this, but this is technically a fire hazard. So, I'm going to have to call the Geneva Convention for using fire as a form of warfare. And let's just be honest, nobody wants to face the IRS, and that's probably an IRS issue. Or an ATF issue. No one knows which one's worse. Can you throw some more things? This is boring. Look, I'll show you how it's done. Boop. Okay, and then we're gonna go... boop. Boop. Let's get some more things so that it can throw a variety. This ghost seems to have style, which doesn't make sense for someone who's so dead. But hey, breaking boundaries over here, I guess. Let's check about. There's a meat grinder. There's a couple of knives. I think there's a knife, but unfortunately, all I can pick up is a plate. You know, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that I would use the knife against the ghost or anything, but I'd like it if I could. Stop acting like you're a piece of ice. Okay, I came to call. There seems to be a problem next door. They don't seem to like ghosts. And I know that might be something difficult for you to understand. But the neighbors don't take too kindly to the astral folk. Now, personally, I don't mind you, okay? You seem to be a hardworking man. Or, I'm not gonna judge what's intact or not, but I actually speaking, I'm sure you are a perfectly fine person, perfectly fine ghost. But the people next door just want to know what type of ghost you are. So if you could tell me, I'd be appreciated. I mean, things die after a certain age. I understand, you know, having some problems with that, so that's its own issue. But actively speaking, I'm just asking if you could just tell me what type of ghost are you? Okay, we talking hunter? Or are you a hunt? You? Huh? Huh? Yeah, I know it's a bad joke. But operationally speaking, could you open a like door or something? I need to check it with a UV. Okay. Doesn't like the Kermit impression. Once again, so it's kind of slipping into Merchant Manhunter, so I get it. Or not Merchant Manhunter. Is it Merchant Manhunter? I got no idea. Okay. Becky? I don't think if I don't think I'm getting any of this done. Gotta be honest, folks. I gotta be honest, folks. I don't think I am. Although I will state the ghost did open the stinking doors over and over again, and it did not end in the like UV. So I'm gonna state that's probably a pretty definitive sign that it is not UV. So I'm gonna use it as a system track now. Hey there. Where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Hello, baby. Hey, I just met you. And this is crazy. But here's my number. So call me maybe. I'll chase other girls. Try and chase me. It's so weird that that was actually sung by a dude. Like, I get it when the Marines do it, but like, it's just a normal dude. Hello, baby. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But I mean, the dude made an absolutely banger song. As far as that goes, I'm not gonna knock it. It's just weird, and I'm weird. That's plenty fun. You couldn't have stepped in the stinking salt when I was around, huh? Or he did. But operationally, when I was around with the stinking dingle partiness. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting this one. I know this is probably a shade. I can see it's probably a shade. I'm gonna take the victory, and I'm probably gonna quit from here. Okay, guys. I'm gonna take the shade advice, do shade things, and say that it is probably a shade. You can call this quitting, but I'm just gonna call it a giving up on the ghost doing anything, really, response. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting this stuff away. And maybe it's just because I'm constantly holding the incense, that might be the situation. I'm gonna pack my stuff up like a responsible ghost hunter. We'll come back in and sweep the salt up later. And, we'll get all that stuff handled at another juncture. I'm joking, I got no idea if you're able to even do that, so I'm just putting my stuff away for the sake of the bit. And it's also hilarious to have all this stuff on in the van. So we're gonna probably do that real quick. Not all the stuff on, because that'd take putting down the stick and certain things. But we can do. And I do believe this goes here. Yep. Yep. I don't really know of anything else that I really even had. So, with that noted, let's take the journal, clock over to shade, and see how we did. Boom. Content reported, victory noted, and I'm still wishy dingle farty shade boy, I guess. I wonder what happens when I do this. Nothing. Okay, so let's see what's left on this table. So, achievement, hunter ID, and badge. Okay, there's also the Lightkeeper ID and badge. And the Winter's Jest event, which is the full Krampus. Oh, this is the achievement hunter. This is not the Krampus. The Krampus event is already complete, with plenty of time remaining. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like if you like, dislike if you dislike. If you subscribe, welcome to the ramp. If you share, the Amoeba would greatly appreciate it. And don't die, it's no fun. Okay. Well, that went well. I blame Krampus. Curse you, Krampus! Okay, let's go. Toodles!